Welcome to WHHI-TV's Daily News. As always, it's a great day in the Lowcountry. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and here are today's headlines. Beaufort County School students get to go back to class next Monday not wearing a mask, but there is something new in place aimed at keeping kids healthy. Students will see a new routine in the cafeteria, as Superintendent Frank Rodriguez says the district now has a nutrition group that's going to be providing food services this year, meaning healthier, more nutritious options will be on the menu. It won't make any difference this year as tourist season begins to wind down, but Hilton is working on a program for electronically paid beach parking for next summer. Beachgoers would use text messages or QR codes to pay for their parking using license plate numbers. The company offering the service says it'll just take seconds to process, and once you're in the system, future parking will be easier, as would tracking down those who didn't pay for parking. Different lots may have different rates, and a permanent pass for current residents is also in the works. Residents living on Hilton Head who have a lot to say about how the town is run still have time to put their money where their mouth is, as filing is open until noon Monday for mayor or for town council in wards 2, 4, and 5. As we told you first earlier this week, Mayor John Mccann is not running for re-election. Two men, Alan Perry and Michael Santamoro, filed before McCann's announcement. Stephen Arnold and Patsy Bryson have already filed in Ward 2, where Bill Harkins is not running for re-election. Tom Lennox is also not running for re-election in Ward 5, but Steve Alford and Chuck Dowd are. And in Ward 4, Tammy Becker is running for re-election and has picked up some well-known opposition in former town councilor Kim Likens and Hilton Head Plantation General Manager Peter Christian. A problem that has plagued other parts of the state has made its way to the Lowcountry. That is the theft of catalytic converters being taken from parked vehicles. At least 5 converters were damaged or stolen from cars parked at Grays Hill Boat Landing last weekend. 25-year-old Josh Moody of Barnwell has been arrested after being caught under a pickup truck at that boat ramp on Sunday night. Beaufort County's Sheriff's Office reports over 60 thefts of converters so far this year. There are 3 metals used in the converters in tiny quantities: palladium, platinum, and rhodium, that are worth thousands of dollars. Rhodium is as much as $15,000 an ounce on the open market. Stealing a converter can take about a minute, but repairing it and installing a new one can cost between $1,000 and $2,000. And you might remember the controversy a couple of weeks ago when the owners of Pritchard's Island threatened to take it back from USC and give it to the University of Georgia because USC had cut funding for biology research on the island. Well, within those last couple of weeks, Governor McMaster has found the money to create a draft proposal to establish a summer research program in marine biology run by USCB on that island and is promising more activity in the future. USCB is calling this plan Round 1 in reviving the university's activity on Pritchard's Island. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now here's Justin Jarrett with the latest from last night in the Loco.
Hey Loco sports fans and WHHI viewers, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by Locosports.com. Spent a lot of time this summer talking about junior golfers, but how about the seniors still smacking it around under par? Hilton Head Island's Gary Smith fired a 6-under par 66 to earn medalist honors at the U.S. Senior Amateur Qualifier at Wood Creek Club in Elgin, claiming one of 3 qualifying spots in the main event later this month at the Catalytic Club in Marion, Massachusetts. Smith started his round with 6 straight birdies, then played smart golf the rest of the way to coast to a 5-shot win. Heck of a day, and if he plays that way in Massachusetts, look out. The Beth Daniel Jr. Azalea got underway at the Country Club of Charleston on Tuesday. Bluffton's Ann Fernandez went in on a streak of 3 straight SCJGA wins, and she was 8th in a strong field after shooting 3 over par 75 in the first round. Fernandez is 6 back with 2 rounds to play, but she's capable of throwing up some low numbers. And Hilton Head Seahawks tennis star Emily Ruckno made her future plans official, announcing she will accept an appointment to West Point and take the court for the Golden Knights of Army after she wraps up her senior year on the island. Congrats, Emily. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. And now here's Maria with a look at our weather.
Thanks, Betsy. All right, so taking a look ahead, Thursday's going to be partly cloudy in the morning, and then we're going to see scattered thunder showers throughout the afternoon. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 88, a low of 76. Bluffton's going to have a high of 89, a low of 74. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 88 and a low of 75. The sunrise for Thursday is going to be at 6:44 and sunset's going to be at 8:11. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 9:14 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 4:20 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Friday we're going to see scattered thunder showers throughout the day, highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. Saturday's going to be partly cloudy in the morning, then we are going to see scattered thunder showers throughout the afternoon and possibly into the evening, highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. And come Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy with highs in the 80s and lows in the 70s. That's it for today. Let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. Well, as we're getting excited for football season coming up, we had Media Day earlier this week, and we're going to take a look after the break at some of those interviews with Bob Stevens. Stay with us.